Hey YouTubers, sorry it's been so long since I made a video, but life happens, you know. So a lot has happened with the Murray and with the Sears. I managed to get a bumper built on the Sears, put a little pre-runner on it. That is actually made out of nothing but a bed frame. Nice little strong unit. I put a exhaust clamp at the bottom of it here, kind of like a D-ring, welded it in place. Just like mine, but mine's facing the opposite way. Sorry about the wind. I rewired all the Murray's harnesses because they started getting ripped apart. You probably can't see too much of it, but that's a good thing. Put a new belt on it. Rebuilt my bumper because it kept getting smashed. Fixed my lights because they kept getting smashed. And with my pre-runner, I put these bars on the sides. I think that actually turned out pretty nice. Looks cool. Ended up building this flatbed out of fence posts and an old jack stand and part of an old wagon. This is actually, the box part of it is actually the back side of a lawnmower that I chopped up and used for parts. Then with the Sears. Other than the bumper, not a whole lot has been done to it. I did make an exhaust. A little bit different. I think it looked nice. Painted it with high temp paint. Murray got a stereo. Yes, it did. And it's quite loud, even over the loud tractor. See if I can get a better view of the wiring harness back here so you can get a better idea of how it looks. Tried to loom it all up with tape best I could. Put a mount on my battery. Used a paint marker, painted it up a little bit. My gear selector was off, so I fixed that. Extended my shifter so you don't have to bend down so far, because I did have my shifter hooked up to this in one of my other videos. I showed that, but I since took that apart because what kept happening is I would get pinched up against trees with this and wouldn't be able to shift. So I put it back in the factory position. I put a mount for my other camera up here, and I'm going to throw a video on here showing what that looks like. I think it turned out pretty good. All that is 3M adhesive with one of them cheap eBay GoPro-like cameras. Then with the Murray, a couple months ago I broke some shift keys in my rear end, which is a Peerless 801 locked. And this is the aftermath of a couple of them. Anybody that knows what shift keys look like knows that that's not what they're supposed to look like, especially that one. So I ended up getting another Peerless 801. Not that I had to replace the whole thing, but a new set of shift keys was $100. I got the rear end complete unit for $25, and then I just took my differential out of the one that I have locked and put it in that, re-greased it and put it back together. So when I get a new set of shift keys, I'll have two of them. The Craftsman has had absolutely nothing done except for the hood. That did get put on. So there's the antenna for the Murray. Stay tuned. I will try to make more videos. It's getting warm out. It's riding season out here in the trails and on the bikes. So again, stay tuned and thanks for watching.